Good afternoon and welcome to the virtual orientation program for classes 7 and 8. You only grow by coming to an end of something and by beginning something else. Dear parents, today is the day for the students to get to know about their new journey and build their future from here. It is a day to put all their efforts to approach their goals and have a successful life ahead. A very good afternoon. On behalf of the Salman family, I am happy to extend a very warm welcome to all for the 2021-22 school year. I am Vishali Sibil, Coordinator Middle Wing, and I take this opportunity to welcome respected Principal Ma'am, Ms. Rashmi Malik, fellow colleagues and all members of the Salman family to the formal induction program. It is believed that the Vedic tradition of lighting lamp transposes us from darkness to light and from ignorance to enlightenment. Let us undertake this journey together and make the beginning of the event bright and auspicious with a virtual lamp lighting ceremony followed by Saraswati Vandana. History proclaims that progress occurs when a skillful leader seizes the opportunity to change things for the better. We are very fortunate to have a principal, Ms. Rashmi Malik, as an inspiring leader with a distinct vision and fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge, experience, and inspiration to all of us. We welcome you, ma'am. May I request ma'am to kindly share her words of wisdom?
Thank you so much, Vishali, for those kind words. But I'm nothing without the team. And of course, now since last year, the parents have become a very, very important part of our, team. Good afternoon, everyone, and warm welcome to the orientation and induction program for your ward for the new session. A very special session for all of us because it's our 25th session. So it's a silver anniversary which we are celebrating this year. Fortunately, unfortunately, being virtually, although we are allowed to call the students from class 1 onwards on campus, as I told you during various meetings, virtual meets. But then looking at the the cases rising, we had to take this call, and of course we had sent across a Google form to all of you, and we didn't get many encouraging results for that. So we decided, okay, fair enough, let's keep it a little pending, take a pause, start online, because we are all expert on online now, so we know that teaching learning will not stop. As far as the session is concerned, 21, 22, as I told you, is very exciting for us because we are into our 25th session. And your ward, especially the class 7 children who have just come from class 6, they had a level change. And I'm sure that they have settled very well in that change of level as well. The seventh and eighth, the process may not change much, as it was in six. It will be similar to the process which we followed in sixth and seventh similar in eighth. But one thing which you need to introspect and understand is that if you have not, strived for making the child independent learner, then you should be working hard this year too, because after the middle years of schooling, you all know that the children will go to the secondary and the senior secondary level, and these are the foundation days, for the higher, level of studies for them. So please ensure, yes, we know that we are all sitting at home, not able to go on campus, but we are going to malls, we are going to markets, we are going for our travels, or the holidays, etc. Although a little pause has come again into that particular thing, but then we are hoping for the best. So you have to ensure that the child is at least spending 1 hour on self-study. That I have been telling you. I think if you are here with us for past 3-4 years, then you know that this is one thing which I always suggest the parents, that the children have to, understand their strengths and weaknesses too. And once they understand their weakness, they should be enabling themselves to ask for help from the right people. Okay, so what as parents we see that if the child is struggling with the academic, then we try to take help from, say, some tutor outside or anything. I would again and again request all of you that please do not depend on outside people. Depend on your own teachers here in the school. And believe me, if you have had interaction with them, they are always ready to help. And in case they are not getting time or they are not able to help you, please contact us so that we can give you an alternate teacher. Okay, but do not stop asking for help, because if you do not ask for help, in case you realize that there's a weakness in the child, or the child himself or herself asks for help, how will the teacher come to know that the child is needing help? Of course, the teachers have their own mechanism of assessment. They do know about your what in depth, but they also know right now that what all learning gaps are there from the previous session. So we have tried to keep the same class teachers. We have tried in many cases, but there is a possibility that you may find that your section has a different teacher, but don't worry, because the previous teacher will be handing over proper information to the new teacher also, so that this year we can work on the children, so that anything which is supposed to be the fundamental concept for the child is not left out unattended. So with that promise, with that suggestion, I would be welcoming you into the new session, the special one for all of us, and really, really bless all of you, that you all stay healthy, you all stay safe, and be happy always. God bless you all. Vaishali Madam will take you through the presentation, where she'll be talking about the details of the classes, how it is. It is going to be, as I told you, will be similar to what we did last year. A little bit enhancement here or there. One thing which I would like to emphasize is that the school is going to start from 8:15 onwards. So please ensure that your ward attends the morning assembly, because morning assembly is the time wherein we will be emphasizing on the physical fitness of the child, will be emphasizing on the value inculcation in the child through various activities, and of course the prayer is mandatory. And of course, when you wake the child up early, the routine sets in properly and the child actually gets benefited. Okay, so I know sometimes it is very difficult for us as parents also to get up that early if you're working or from home. Then I would request all of you to please change that. In any case, we are in summers now, so it's not difficult to wake up early, right? So all the very best, your parents, and lots of love and blessing for the students for a very, very great and fruitful year ahead. Thank you. Okay, Vishali, take it over.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for enlightening us. The year 2020 was a challenging year, a year full of transitions. It sailed us towards new targets, opportunities, and explorations. Online learning, flipped classroom techniques, technology-based teaching were some wonderful tools that augmented and facilitated learning. Our learners explored, experimented, and were escorted to the collaborative learning in all areas. Now, with due permission of ma'am, I would like to reiterate some important school rules, policies, and plans with you. Yes, next please. Joyful learning, the most important part of learning for students. We focus on the mind, the body, and the soul. Mind reflecting the intellect, body, the skills, and soul, the value. So we believe that joyful learning happens only when a correct stimulus is provided. A sharp mind will adapt to intellect-based concepts fast, and this will be possible only through physically fit body, happiness involved in learning, and new explorations. All students will be able to master greater heights with continuous training of their mind, body, and soul. Next, please. These are some school rules and regulations for online classes. Students are expected to join on time for attendance. Any student joining after 5 or more minutes will be marked absent. It is compulsory to attend all subject periods, as the attendance would be marked for all the classes individually, separately. As ma'am mentioned that we are going to have physical exercise classes, it is mandatory for students to join the physical exercise classes and assembly at 8:15 a.m. every day. The students need to wear plain white t-shirt and black lowers for the same. Selected students, small groups may be called on campus for intervention, for remedial activities, programs, or recordings based on need basis. So the mandatory documents the student must carry when coming to school are indemnity form and medical certificate. Online remedial classes may happen from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. depending on the need. And if they are held on campus, they will be with prior permission by the class teacher. Students also must attend all their classes in proper school uniform and at all times must keep their video switched on. Eating during the class and lying on the bed is strictly not allowed. The students need to sit on their table and chair to take their classes. They must also keep their books and study material as per the timetable. Self-discipline is the most important thing, and the students must abide by the rules, the regulations which have been laid down for them. They also need to be very regular with their written work. The written work need to be submitted as and when assigned by the class teacher in the Google Classroom. Students must go through the links and read the lessons thoroughly at all times for better understanding of the concepts. The curriculum will be delivered through hybrid learning. As informed, school timings will be from 8:15 to 1:45. All online classes will take place on Zoom platform, the way we had been having these classes in the previous term. Meeting IDs and passwords will be shared on weekly basis on Kaizala. Now they will be shared on weekly basis and not daily basis. Due to security reasons, kindly do not share meeting IDs and passwords with anyone at any point in time. Next, please. These are the important, very important documents: the event planner, academic planner, and pre and post content planner. Event planner, we all know that each month event planner is uploaded on the website, which tells us about the different events which are going to be held in that particular month. The academic planner is going to apprise students and the parents alike about the syllabus, which will be uploaded on the parent tab and the school website every month. The pre and post class content, the assignments will be shared, and the students need to update the post class content and submit in the Google Classroom codes, which the teachers will provide to them. Dear parents, we solicit your help in this regard for the post-class content. The pre-class content and during class content will be monitored by teachers. Even the pre-class content, if the student comes prepared for the class, he is going to learn better. So we solicit your help for the post-class content. Kindly ensure that the student finishes his work in time and upload it in the Google Classroom. Next, please. Now, what's new? This is something very, very important. National Education Policy 2020, the project-based experiential learning. As stated in NEP, learners' experiences have a profound effect on their overall development and growth. The policy aims at introducing a system that is fit to make the students of India at par with global standards. Emphasis will be laid to make students learn their concepts through theme-based study. The methods used will be involving subjects, integration, inquiry-based, practical and focused towards cognitive and skill-based learning. The syllabus in the coming session will be delivered through these methods. At each step, the students will be given a task that upon completion will be put together to get the feedback and reflections. Activities will be planned by teachers, and these activities will be mapped as per the achievements of the learning objectives. The activities planned will be fun-filled, keeping in mind the interest of all the students. Methodology adopted shall be aimed at research, innovation, teamwork, and practical application of the concepts. This will ensure the all-round development of the child. As we all know, real-life experiences, hands-on learning, skill-based learning experiences, they go a long way to make a child ready for the future challenges. Keeping the NEP in mind, a pilot project based on integrated experiential learning is planned for the month of April with the aim of making students independent learners. Next, please. The assessment plan. Assessment in each scholastic and co-scholastic class will be held. Attendance is mandatory for all these classes. For the online assessments, as the assessments were held in the previous academic year, we'll follow the same pattern. There will be 2 revision cycles of 20 marks each. The first revision cycle will be conducted in the month of May. Thereafter, a pen and paper test in the month of September. Also, a project or a class and home assignments, which are for 5 marks, and enrichment activity again for 5 marks. It is requested that students, they submit their subject enrichment activities timely to avoid losing any marks, as all these marks will be reflected in their report cards. Also, for the home assignments, class assignments, or integrated project, students must submit all their work timely. Similarly, for the second term, we follow the same pattern. 2 revision cycles, 1 final term, class and home assignment, enrichment activity. In case the students are called on campus, then the offline assessment plan will be as such. In the month of July, we will have a pen and paper test, which will be for 40 marks. Term 1 will be held in the month of September for 80 marks, and projects and enrichment activity will remain the same. For second term, we will have a periodic test in the month of December, which will be a pen and paper test for 40 marks. The final exams will be held sometime in the month of February, and class assignments and an enrichment activity stays as the same. Next, please. Kaisala groups, the most important part of our communication. It is requested to all the parents to please update their phone numbers with the IT department so that you may avail this facility. You may post your queries to the class teacher on Kaisala groups between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. Also, please note that monitor this group very closely so that the students do not post unnecessary messages. Please make sure, please understand and note that this is an official group. All the official information will be posted over here. So it is advised that students do not post any unnecessary messages or comments over here. The IDs are given to you for academic and administrative queries. If you have any, please note down these email IDs for the coordinator, the school website, the Facebook, and any IT related query if you have. The class teacher's email IDs will be shared very soon. Next, please. Almanac and circulars are a means of interaction between teachers and parents. Information related to school facilities, fee, uniform assessments, school transport, everything will be shared on these circulars. Kindly keep a note of them. Read all the instructions and code of conduct given in the almanac thoroughly and abide by the same. In case any student is called on campus for any reason, the pick and drop will have to be managed by the parents as school transport is currently on hold due to pandemic. Next, please. This is the most important information. The timings, as ma'am has already shared, the timings will remain from 8:15 a.m. to 1:45. The new session begins from today. We've already held one class teacher period with classes 6, 7, and 8. The schedule for books and uniform, purchase of books and uniform has already been uploaded on the website. You're kindly requested to go through that. For class 7, the books and uniform will be available on 2nd April, and for class 8 on Saturday, the 3rd April. The timings will be shared as per class and section. It has already been uploaded on the website, and it will also, the timings will also be shared by parents on the respective Kaisala groups. You're kindly requested to strictly adhere to the timings, keeping in mind the social distancing norms. For the time being, the school facilities like midday meal and daycare facility and transport has been put on hold due to pandemic. Next, please. Now, these are our some expectations from students for the new session. We expect them to be properly dressed in a proper school uniform. They should inculcate time management skills. As informed earlier, they must join their classes in time. They must also inculcate some creative and literary skills. We expect students to explore their hidden talents in this session by participating in all the class activities and competitions. Please ensure that your ward participates in all the activities and competitions. Also, for academic purposes, they must complete their assignments on time and focus on neat presentation skills. Once they upload their assignments on Google Classroom, please make sure that the assignments are clearly visible for the teachers to make any corrections. They must also pursue a hobby and work towards physical fitness. The students have been home for more than a year now. So it is very important for them to follow a certain physical fitness regime. Also pursue any 2 online courses in this current session, 2021-2022, as per their interest and talent. And when we meet them hopefully in the month of July. Then we would love to see their certificates. Next, please. Thank you so much. Dear parents, we look forward to a productive partnership with you to ensure our children can achieve their highest potential. Let us create a tripartite relationship between you, your child, and us, so that together we will make meaningful contribution to the child's learning journey. On this forum today, I also take the opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude and thanks to the most wonderful team of teachers of the Middle Wing who have worked tirelessly 24/7 during the past year to ensure proper dissemination of information to students and parents, adopting new techniques to teach, broadening their horizons of learning, hand holding with each other, and walking that extra mile with a super stay smile on their faces and warmth in their hearts for our students. I'm confident that this year too, they will continue to extend their support and make this teaching learning journey a smooth and enjoyable. We thank you, dear parents. We thank you, dear parents, for your patience and trust as we work together to proactively maintain a healthy and proactive environment during these difficult times. What kids want right now is to feel loved and comforted. This might mean tearing apart your perfect schedule. When we are back in the classroom, we will all course correct and meet them where they are. Teachers are experts at this. So don't worry about them regressing in school and take care of their mental health. Keep this in mind every single day. We do hope to have our students back with us in school soon. Do stay safe. With this note, we would like to take you down the memory lane with glimpses of 2020. Please enjoy. Thank you so much. And with this note, we would like to take leave from you. Looking forward to meeting everyone very soon. on campus. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.